Eloi, Aron Memecha, Odul Adonai, Kitov, Kileolam Chasto, Kileolam Chasto, Leolam Chasto.
Welcome, everybody, to our beautiful B'not Mitzvah, family, friends, those who have joined us on Zoom. It's really, really amazing that you all made it here this evening. A big welcome to our Rabbanim and Rebbitzins who have also made the effort to be here this evening. I'm going to start off with some very important thank yous. First of all, to our amazing girls. You've been incredible, and it's been an absolute privilege being on this journey with you. We're going to begin with our traditional priestly blessing, led by our very own Cantor Ivor Jaffe. We'll ask the girls to please rise and make your way to your parents. Parents, please rise and place your hands on your daughters' heads.
May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to be in Israel shining name.
In order to be alive, a person needs a brain, a heart, water, food, and air. You get the idea. But what is it that makes a person special? If I were to describe my mother, would I say she has a brain and breathes air? Everybody does that.
For a person to know who she is, she needs to have a special energy within her, one that helps make her who she is, and not just a bunch of body parts.
Look at this light bulb. Even when it is not plugged in, it is still a light bulb. But it is when energy is running through it, that is when it becomes special and gives off its light.
It is our neshama, the I, that inhabits the body and acts through it. Without our neshama, we are like a light bulb without electricity, a computer without the software, and a spacesuit with no astronaut inside. It is when our neshama enters our body that we acquire life, sight, and hearing, thought and speech, intelligence and emotions, will and desire, personality and identity.
There are a lot of words that people use to describe the neshama, like spirit, glow, spark, energy, inner light, God's touch, God's breath.
In truth, not just the human being, but also every created entity possesses a neshama. Animals have souls, as do plants, and even inanimate objects. Every blade of grass has a soul, and every grain of sand. Everything in existence has a neshama, which is a spark of Hashem.
But it is the human soul that is both the most complex and the most lofty of all souls, for it is the essence of the soul of man that is literally a part of Hashem above. Chelek Elokah Mima Al Mamash.
King Solomon says, Ner Hashem Nishmat Adam. The candle of Hashem is the soul of man. Look at the flame. Do you see how it flickers upwards? Whichever way you turn it, it always stays pointed upwards, just like our neshama, which is always reaching towards Hashem to stay connected to Him. Lighting Shabbat candles is just one way we can stay connected to Hashem.
הנשמה והגוף פועלה חוסה על המלאך הנשמה והגוף פועלה חוסה על המלאך הנשמה והגוף פועלה חוסה על המלאך הנשמה והגוף פועלה חוסה על המלאך.
Our neshamot are provided with a compass and a guidebook to navigate the challenges of physical life and the resources with which to strengthen us. The Torah is the divine blueprint of creation that guides and instructs our neshama on its mission in life.
A mitzvah is a godly deed. Every time our neshama performs a mitzvah, giving a coin to charity, lighting Shabbat candles, putting on tefillin, it acts as a partner with Hashem in creation and brings Hashem's presence into the world.
The mitzvot are all physical deeds, so that our neshama can perform them only while we live in the physical world within a body. Therefore, the duration of our physical life is our neshama's only opportunity to perform mitzvot.
Upon conclusion of one's physical lifespan, the neshama resumes a purely spiritual state. It can no longer perform mitzvot, but the godly deeds it performed during its physical lifetime have elevated it to heights it could not even have contemplated during its descent to this world.
These mitzvot are like seeds, which take root in the soil of the physical world and grow and multiply, further fueling the neshama's ascent, as do the good deeds performed in the physical world by others in the merit of the departed neshama.
Come with me, little Neshamla. Let me hold you in my hand, and we'll fly away, you and I together, to a place down on the land. Come with me, little Neshamla. Don't shy away. Do as you're told. There's a child waiting to be born today. You're his spark, his soul.
But, dear Malachal, no. I don't want to go. There's so much pain and evil upon the earth below. Let me stay up here in heaven, where I'll be safe and I'll be pure. Please don't make me go away. Can't you see I'm so afraid?
Come with me, little Neshamla. It's time you faced your destiny. As we fly beneath the clouds now, I will show you. There's so much you can be.
Yes, dear Malachal, I can see holiness over there. Look, someone's learning Torah. There's another deep in prayer. I will stay here if you answer me. It's all I need to know. You must promise me, dear friend, that I too will be like them.
Come with me, little Neshamla. Oh, it's a task that I must do. As I tap you on the lip now, you'll forget me. You're on your own. It's up to you.
Go, go, go.
Come with me, little Neshamala, and let me hold you in my hand, and we'll fly away, you and I together, to a place above the land.
But dear Malach, no, I don't want to go. I'm not ready to go with you. Will you take me? I don't know. Let me stay right where I am. There's so much more I need to do. Please don't make me go away. Can't you see I'm so afraid?
Come with me, little Neshamala, and let me hold... Oh, sorry. I've only come to take you home. There's no need to fear your destination. You've earned your place right by the throne. Right by the throne.
Kabbalah teaches that when we reach the age of 12, we are primarily conscious of our body and its needs. Our reality begins and ends with what we see in front of us, and we are preoccupied with the demands and appetites of our physical nature.
At Bat Mitzvah Club, we learned how our neshamot are made up of two parts: our natural soul, which are our instincts, and our godly soul. Our godly soul helps us make wiser, better decisions. When a girl becomes Bat Mitzvah, her godly soul becomes whole.
Our natural soul, which is connected to our heart, and our godly soul can sometimes want the same things, yet other times they are at odds with each other, in which case you might hear two voices pulling at you in different directions.
The godly soul, also known as the Nefesh Elokit, is a seeking soul that yearns to tap into the thoughtfulness and wisdom that Hashem wants us to use. It is considerate of others. It weighs all the options. It looks very hard at a situation before leaping. Because it is so thoughtful, we sometimes refer to our godly soul as our thinking soul. It is linked to our brains, as that's where many of our deep thoughts grow.
Suddenly, at bar or bat mitzvah, this voice is heard. The voice of our godly soul. The needs, yearnings, and feelings of our spiritual inner self are allowed to emerge. We begin to seek meaning, fulfillment, connection, inspiration. We meet a side to ourselves we never knew existed, a deeper side.
This is what makes us an adult in spiritual terms. We have an active body and an expressive soul. Until now, our character is one-sided and shallow. Only our natural soul had a say. From now on, we can also see things through the eyes of our deeper self, our neshama.
Our godly soul has the power to take control at any time. In fact, our godly soul should always be the one in control, holding the natural soul by a leash.
There's a saying, Moach shalit al halev, the mind rules the heart. Those who tap into and exercise that have a wonderful power.
Now the choice is ours, to continue to live superficially or to develop our spiritual awareness and reach the highest of heights, our true potential. In this way, we will find ultimate fulfillment and complete the mission for which we were placed on this earth.
Wow, I think you girls truly deserve a huge Yesher Koach. That was superb. Every day in our morning prayers, we say the bracha, the blessing, Elokai, my God, Hanashama shenatata bi, the soul that you gave me, Tahorahi, it's pure, Ata varata, you created it, Ata yetzarta, you formed it, Va'ata nafachta bi, and you blew it inside of me. Preceding this bracha, we start with the Modeh Ani, that ends with the words, Rabba emunatecha. Rabba emunatecha, which means Hashem has faith in us. Hashem has faith in us that He has given us a soul that is Tohorahi, and that we will use it in the best way we possibly know how. But how many of us walk around every day thinking about our soul? Usually when I look at this audience, I see a whole sea of faces. But today, when I look around, I see a sea of eyes. But did you know that our eyes are the window to our soul? The great Rebbe Yisrael Baal Shem Tov, amongst his many very inspiring teachings, also taught us that Hazulat hu hara'i, that the other is actually our mirror. It is a reflection of ourselves. I'd like to just make a suggestion that perhaps now that we find ourselves in the situation where we are just seeing a lot of eyes, that when we do look into each other's eyes, that we should reflect and see that is actually the image of our neshama that we are seeing. That very neshama that Hashem gave to us to bring out our true potential and be the best that we can possibly be. And it can be to us as a constant reminder that ultimately what we are is, as Sippy so beautifully put it, a chelek elokami mal mamash, literally a part of Hashem Himself. At Bat Mitzvah Club, we spend many sessions exploring the meaning and the deeper understanding of our souls. We learned as well that our neshama is like a diamond. And we also explored ways in which we can make our diamonds shine. Every year, we present our beautiful Bat Mitzvah girls with a certificate that reads as follows. Bat Mitzvah certificate awarded to Sarah Weinberg on becoming a Bat Mitzvah, a daughter of the commandment. Sarah has acquired a complete godly soul that will enable her to be a true shining example of what it means to be a Jewish woman. But this year, we've decided to add something very unique and very special for you girls. And we've added an extra part to the certificate, which is actually like a sort of an oath, a declaration that you girls will be signing this evening before you receive your certificate. And it reads like this. The coming of age at Bat Mitzvah means that I, Sarah, am now accountable for my actions. I endeavor to use my godly soul to make good choices in my life based on the values of our holy Torah. And then you girls will all come up and you will sign your name. Ora Martin and Sippy Brett. Sophia Kilborn and Sabrina Zettler.